Hi there, Nick here from Korg at the Korg USA booth at NAMM 2018 with the Waldorf Quantum. Waldorf now distributed in the USA by Korg USA. And the Waldorf Quantum is an incredibly deep synthesizer. You have 3 digital stereo oscillators, each with 4 separate engines, a wavetable, a waveform engine, which can do analog modeled waveforms. For example, saws, triangles, anything that you'd find on an analog synth, and of course, very, very modulatable. You have tons of control. A particle engine, where you can load wave files into Quantum via its USB or SD card slot or its internal memory. And then Resonator, which is a comb filter based engine that emulates the comb filtering that you'd find in a filter bank. So, also on the front panel are 3 LFOs, but there's 3 more LFOs per voice for a total of 6 LFOs per voice, as well as dual analog filters per voice. But that's not the only filtering that you have on Quantum. You have a digital former, and that includes digital filter models, such as the ones found on classic Waldorf synths, like the PPG, and of course the software versions of the PPG, software like Nave. And then to modulate those filters, you have a complex modulator, and that can do things like looping functions, one-shot functions. You have 3 envelopes on the front panel and 3 more per voice in the software. And as an aside here, the touchscreen control of parameters is absolutely stellar. You can really grab your sound and hear it, and if I'm controlling the analog filter, this is a digital touchscreen, but I'm controlling an analog filter on a touchscreen with my finger. It's pretty amazing. And if I go routing, I can actually change the signal path of the filters from things like serial to parallel. So instead of going from the analog into the digital, I can actually have parallel and mix between the analog and the digital filters. So you of course have extremely powerful DSP-based effects, as well as a sequencer and an arpeggiator. The Quantum is incredible for sound design. It's going to be amazing for people who want to create huge, dense soundscapes or want the incredible flexibility of software synths in a hardware synthesizer. And what's very exciting is that Quantum won Best of NAMM 2018 for Music Radar. It's going to be available very, very soon. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Nick with Korg for Waldorf, Korg USA booth at NAMM 2018 for Tom Lee Music.